Welcome to Messed Up Friday, where I'm going to be taking a look at the biggest mod drop in the game's history. Part 1 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday the 26th of January and we have had the biggest mod drop in the game's history. I've been doing mod reviews since FS17. This is nuts. We've got 38 updates and over 60 mods. This mod review will be in two parts. It will have to be. It's taken me a few hours to get to this point, to get all this prepped, and then I will get on to the next bit, which probably now won't post till tomorrow morning because it's late here, so I will crack on as best I can. Updates then. The map Iowa Plains View by celobuki has had an update that does say a new save game is required. Dutch Polder by Northeast Modding Bass. That doesn't say if a new save game is required. The map Honka Coupé by Yamo, that says a new save game is required. Bantikov by Puma145, doesn't say if it needs a new save game. Goldcrest Valley by Puma145 also doesn't say if it does. Sosnovka by Puma145 doesn't say if it needs a new save game or not. Imvani, South Africa by Farmer Bob and Fox Farms by Zoli708. Neither of those say if they need a new save game or not. Changelogs are quite extensive across them. If you're playing those or want to play those, you might want to go and have a look. The class Lexion 410-480 by Eid123. The Olbach Diamond 2000 by Vectorman. Now part of that update says console release, but what that actually means is the name has been officially allowed, because it was, I'm sure it was the Lizard Diamond 2000 before, because I have done a review on it, I know I have. The New Holland T7000 series by Blauer, the Lizard 1614 by Cashdan 18, the Class Action 800 by Smetty, the John Deere 6x20 series by Virtual Farmers, the Kramer KL714 by Barsum, the Lizard 320 excavator by North Modding Company, the Man TGS 1826 series by Vagri, the HSK series by Nazif Modding AJ3D, the Grimmer Veritron 470 series by Dazed, the Romeco U453 by TomSky, the Gravity Wagon by AW Modding ABP Team, the Quivone Maxiculture 7 by Agri Design Modding, the Pertinger Servo 25 pack by Agra Design Austria, the Unia U350-1 by Pushcap, the Governland AB85 by Pushcap. We have got the DPW 1800 bale autoload by Weekend Farmers Amarok 10, the Lizard Front Roller Pack by Fred Modding, the Lizard Homemade Trailer by Pushcap, the Lizard TARDIS XL by OmaTana, that's had some extra headers added in and it's had the galvanised option back on the tankers, the Grimmer SE260 by Days, the Watering Cans Pack by JMZ, the Sugar Production Pack by Chen Ben, the Lizard Animal Barns by Mr Hector, the Farm Productions by Cavalier Roy, Machine Hall with Workshops by Agra Modding, the Wooden Machine Shed by Zeto Modelling, SZTEF Team, Vertizek, the Liquid Tank Pack by JJ Northwest Mods and Edits. We'll get there. And the Lizard Water Tower by Mr Hector. All 38 of those have had updates. Let's get cracking. In front of me, we got the set of Old Stone Walls by JM Gaming, 24.3 megabytes download. These are 1 slots and 3 slots. You will find them under decoration. I'm not going to go and show you them and go through the usual sort of rigmarole. These are placed down, the fence sections are placed down as you can do with all fences. So you place the first bit, drag it out, whatever angle you want. You can change angles and put them down like fences. And then you've got pillars that go with each one. So you've got the first one looks like that. The second section looks like that. Third one like that. The fourth one, now this one doesn't have a, let's say it doesn't have a pillar, it does have a pillar on the end, but when you place these initially, I'm going to have to show you, under decoration, under fences. So this first one here, when I place it, I go to place it, it's not showing me anything anywhere on here. If I press X and then drag it, you notice there's no pillar on the end because it's the fence, the wall section without them. If I then go across to, which one is it? This one here, that starts with a pillar because it's this one that has a pillar on either end. So it will start with a pillar. So the ones that don't have a pillar on the end, you don't actually see them when they start. That one will do the same, which is this one here. As you can see, price is 100, 200, and then obviously the price of the wall will depend on how long you go with it. So we've got this one here, we've got this one here, that one there. Say it? Yeah, all of those. So we got a set of Old Stone Walls by JM Gaming. Next we have got the classic fences and gates pack. There's quite a lot in this as well. This is by JDModding org. 11.55 megabytes download. These are 1 slots, 2 slots, 3 slots. There's some other decoration as well. So fence section that looks like this. We've got a fence section that looks like this. Doesn't have the uprights. We've got a fence section that has multiple. We've then got gates. That one, that one, that one, and that one. The whole thing moves out like a, well, just like a wire fence you would move, which is pretty cool. We've got a fence post. We've got a cattle grid. There's the telegraph pole up there, and when you drag that at different points, it will give you the option to have the transformer bit on it as well. What else have we got in this pack? We've got a sort of ranch style entranceway. We've got a sign, no entry. We've got a tyre on a post. I think that's all of those. Under build mode, under decoration, under others. Actually, yeah, we'll start with others. So that's where you'll find the livestock guard, which is the cattle grid, the classic fences and gates entranceway. So 500, 1,200. The no entry sign at 300. The tyre on a post for 100. And then if we come out there and we go to our fences, we start right there. So this one here is the wire fence. Starts at 50 and price will go up depending on how many you do. Next one along, 75. And as I said, the same with all of these. It's the same fencing, the same with the walls. It works exactly the same the same way. Third one along is this one here. Then we got, this is the power line. So as I said, you can start there and drag it and you'll get another one, but the distance is too short. Come a bit further and you get the option there. And every so often you'll get the option for the transformer, and you drag it out and drag it out, and when you get to a certain distance you'll get another pole come in, and so yeah, acts like fencing but poles. We've then got the wooden gates, 1,400, 1,700, 1,500 and 250. We have got a wire tensioner which comes like that, which can be added onto other sections as well if you want to. That's just a case of fiddling around with it until you can get it to work as neatly as you can. That's the classic fences and gates pack by JDModding org. Next we've got a decorative item. This is a smoker. This is by TomSky. It is 8.06 megabytes download, 4 slots on console, 2,500 to buy. Under build mode and decorations, others is where you'll find it, and like I say, is this just a decorative object? Next door to that we've got the fire station. This is by OmaTana. The fire station is 12.25 megabytes download, 25 slots on console, 50,000 to buy. This is a converted barn, so a farmer has relinquished it, given it up, sold it, whatever, for the fire service to use. We do have, I've just put a fire engine in here for, you know, in case you weren't sure, the fact it said, you know, up on the top. Drive through on 3 door sections. Oh, I've just realised what I've got on. There we go. There we go. So where was I? I'm not sure if I actually found a light switch. Saying that. But our stairs are here at the end. We go up the top. Up to the top section. Again, I'm not sure. There is lighting, but I haven't come across a light switch. But this door opens into the office there. This one opens into the bathroom facilities. We've then got a bunk room in here. This is not a sleep trigger or anything like that, wardrobe trigger. We do have a siren option just here, so if you do get an alarm, if you are using the emergency services pack, you can do the fire siren. Turn it off. We do have 2 poles. You don't actually technically slide down them, but you can fall through the hole if you want to, which is kind of cool. You've used the fire pole if you want. Like I said, I can't. Is there one over here? Maybe the lighting's automatic, because there's definitely lighting underneath here, and there is a light out there on the front. There's lighting out the front here as well. This you'll find under build mode, and where is this under? This might have been sheds actually. There we go, fire station there, and the slot count comes down from 25 down to 2 for the fire station, so you find that under sheds. That's by OmaTana. Next we've got the home. Now I thought, oh, this is cool. This is Homebrewed Productions. It's not Homebrew. This is by Deathspledge. 0.59 megabytes download, 7 slots on console, 8,500 to buy. You can produce fertilizers, herbicides and other things. What was it? There's not actually an icon for managed production. If you come to this back corner just here, click on there. Herbicide, liquid fertiliser and solid fertiliser. Takes 90,000 litres of each incoming item, slurry, manure and water, and then we can get those running. 552 cycles per month, but the recipes aren't too bad either. So if we get those chugging away, it will start producing. And putting in is done here. Taking out is done at the back. This you'll find under build mode and productions. Just there. Slot count on this one will come down from 7 to 1. Quite a handy one to have actually. You can see already we've got 6, 4, 4 of herbicide, liquid fertiliser and solid fertiliser. So for the inputs coming in and the speed of the outputs, pretty handy bit of kit. That's the Homebrewed Productions by Deathspledge. Next we've got the silo pack. We've got a regular silage clamp. If we go into that, it will give us our fill level and compacting. And then next to that, we've got a manure heap, 4 million litre. They're quite large, the big ones, these. Under build mode and silos is where you'll find them. The pack is 2.99 megabytes download. They're 3 slots each by Mr. Gracuś. So as you see there, 20 grand, slot count comes down to 1 for the silage clamp. And then 15,000, slot count comes down to 1 for the manure heap, just there. That's the silo pack by Mr. Gracuś. Next we've got the diesel tank, 5,000 litre. This is by ls.pics.by.paul. This is 3.41 megabytes download. It's 4 slots, 5,000 litres is what it will hold in the end, and you can choose your amount you want to fill it up with. Under build mode, under tools, was it tools or containers? Containers. Containers is where you find it. 15 grand, slot count comes down to 1. That's the diesel tank 5,000 litre by ls.pics.by.paul. Next to that, we've got the special silo. Now I had this happen when I placed it. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the map. All I would say is just be careful. I have had some issues here in Western Wales where I've placed other things before, but that's how it placed, which was a bit curious. But this is a storage silo. So the special silo by Grimlock RRC, 3.27 megabytes download, 9 slots on console, 40,000 to buy. This will take potato, sugar beet cut and chaff, and it will hold 1 million litres of each, is what it will hold. Under build mode and silos is where you'll find it. There you go, there's your special silo. Slot count comes down to 1, 40,000, 1 million litres of each, stored in that special. Next to that, we've got this. This is the farm buying station. This is by JogaDim, I think it is. Was it JogaDim? I'm having a mare, honestly. This is going to take me hours and hours and hours. I think it's JogaDim, yeah. This is 0.77 megabytes download, 10 slots and 25,000 to buy. Now, what it does say in the description of this, and this is something to be aware of, if I can get it to work, there we go. It does say the price charged at this purchasing station is the market price at the current rate. That is, that the price will vary throughout the months of the year. So it's one of those ones that you could have it, you can place it, and if you're desperate and you need to go and grab some stuff, you can. All the things you can use are up the side of it there. But the price will vary over the course of the year. So what is best to do is to keep an eye on the pricing, and you can look and go and purchase. A lot of farmers do it anyway. They'll go and purchase certain things, seed, fertilizers, lime, whatever they need to, when the prices are as low as they can possibly get them, discounted and stuff. So you can keep an eye on that over the course of the year, but the price does vary on that. It's not a fixed price. This you'll find under, where was this one? This was build mode and containers, I think it was. There we go, just there. Slot count comes down to 125 grand. So that's your farm buying station, and that's by JogaDim. Next we've got The Shed. It is The Shed, apparently. This is by BK Mods. It is 6.29 megabytes download, 6 slots on console, 10,000 to buy. I think the lighting is automatic because I haven't found a light switch on this one either. Rather large construction, plenty of room in there. Under build mode and sheds is where you'll find it. Just there, and the slot count will come down to 1. That is The Shed by BK Mods. Now we've got 2 here. Now this is confusing because both of them say medium garage. Both of them are by TomSky. Both of them are 5 slots and both of them are 10 grand.
The first one is 12.36 megabytes download, and the second one is 12.54 megabytes download. Like I said, both by TomSky. If we go, well, I keep saying it, we're going to build mode under sheds, and there we are, right next to each other. Medium garage, medium garage. Slot counts come down to 1 on each. Again, I don't think there's any lighting on these. Nice animations, nice sound effects, nice weathering. Side porch on this one. Closed in garage on that side. Both of those medium garage, both of them by TomSky. Next, we've got this. So this is the open garage with workshop by Dudeek112, 14.62 megabytes download, 29 slots on console, 18,000 to buy. Open garage on this side with a bit of a storage space up the top there if you want to put things up there. Come around to the side here and we've got a workshop with workshop trigger, 2 openings for easier access, and our trigger at the back of the building. This you'll find under build mode and tools. Just there, slot count will come down to 2 on that one from, what did I say it was, 29. So that's the open garage with workshop by Dudeek112. Next up we've got the old shed. So this is the old shed by A2OK. 4.77 megabytes download, 17 slots on console, 5,000 to buy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go across the next few because I think these are all under sheds. So that's by A2OK. Again, no lighting on this one. I mean, they're all of them. They're so nicely made and weathered and detailed. They look absolutely brilliant. Covered porch and a raised section again for putting pallets, bales, whatever you want, or nothing at all. It's entirely up to you. If we come next to that, we have then got the Wooden Sheds Pack by Gracuś and Filip. This is 12.98 megabytes download. These are 4 slots each on console, and as you can see, there are 4 in the pack. There's one here. This one next to it, triple. This one next to it, a double, and that one a corner section. So both sections we come under tools, sheds again. So there's your 2 we kind of looked at already. Right, there's your old shed, which was that one just there. That's your old shed. Slot count will come down to 1, 5 grand, and then out on the end there, starting with that one. So it's 8 grand for that one, 10,500 for that one, 9,000 for that one. And then that one there's 15 grand. That's your wooden shed pack. I apologise for whizzing through these by Gracuś and Filip. Next up we've got the American Workshop. This is by ikas. This is 10.65 megabytes download, 36 slots, 80,000 to buy. We've got 2 large openings this side and we've got another large opening on the back. Again, really nicely designed, really nicely made. Looks very cool. You have a large double door at the front here, more like a garage door at the front here than your big sort of workshop door. Light switch over here. And again, I think the outside lighting is automatic because I haven't found a separate light switch. That's for open and closed gate. And I'm pretty sure when I turn this on, I didn't get another option for outdoor lighting. But again, nicely detailed. Workshop trigger is just here. Let me just check this panel here. What's this one? No, I'm pretty sure it's just that one there. Doesn't turn the outside ones on, does it? Or maybe they're on, but it's just not showing them shining. I'm just looking out here. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it might be, you know. So, this one under build mode and... Oh, now was this tools? Yeah, it was under tools. There you go. Slot count will come down on this one from 36 down to 2. 80 grand. There's no colour option on this one. Yes, there is. Oh, blimey, I didn't write that in my notes. I'm going to miss something today. There is so much to do. So, colour options on this one. I'm glad I checked. As you can see, we scroll through. Very nice. Oh, that was... Whoa! That was a bit nuts. Look at that. So if you want to do a Barbie farm or something like that, there you go. Absolutely sorted. Next, we've got this. This is the reinforced Quonset sheds for Woodchips. This is 13.47 megabytes download, 33 slots on console, 238,000 to buy. Will hold 4 million litres of wood chip. This by ScandinavianVikingsModRebuildsTeam. I got it right. Under build mode and silos is where you'll find it. out there on the very end. Slot count will come down to 2. When you put your wood chip in, the conveyor belt runs and the wood chip comes out the side and stores in there. And I've only got 150,000 litres in there because it holds 4 million. It's barely touched the sides. It's quite a large building. Nicely made and designed. Looks pretty cool. I'm just thinking, does this have... Oh, there you go. We can hide the warning stripes. It says... Yeah, out the front there. So we can hide or show the warning stripes if we want to. Putting in is done there. On this one, then we got an option. This building this remains closed, and then round the back for taking the wood chip back out again. If you want to take the wood chip back out, is done from here. So in on that building, out on this building. Rather large structure. The reinforced Quonset sheds for wood chips by ScandinavianVikingsModRebuildsTeam. Next up, we got the wired chicken coop. Yep. By celobuki. This is 2.45 megabytes download, 13 slots on console, 25,000 to buy, and it will hold 500 chickens. It's a bit small for 500 chickens, but it will hold 500 chickens. Word of warning, if you've got this on a map and you click on it to jump to it, so if I go onto my map, say you had it somewhere, and you click on that and you can go straight to it, it puts you inside the building, and I couldn't get the door to open, so I couldn't get out. So you're better off not jumping to it, you're better off driving to it or going to something close. Your feed goes in here, your egg pallets will spawn around the side here. We do have a gate at the front here. We go into the gate there, we got a dialogue box for our 500. I've got 60 chickens and a rooster. Happy days for the rooster. Under build mode and animals is where you'll find it. Under chickens, we can look at the next one as well here. Slot count will come down to 1 on this one for the wired chicken coop by celobuki. Next to that, we have got this. This is the Chicken Coop BR by Frits. It is 17.02 megabytes download, 12 slots on console. It's this one here. 12 slots on console, 79,000 to buy, and it will hold 2,000 chickens in it. It's a rather large proposition. This one doesn't have a colour option when you place it. It's just the yellow, but it's a massive construction. Fans at either end. I really do like this as well because of the option we've got on this. You can see our chickens inside having a great old time. Dialogue box is just here. Feed goes in here. Egg pallets will spawn there. If we open this door and we go inside and just round to the side here, we've got turn on and off shed lights there, which is cool. And then this little bit around here, we can open or close the tarpaulins. So if it's in the winter months or it's night time or it's inclement weather, you can close the tarps. If you need a bit more air flow through, open up the tarps. I love the fact the lever handle moves as well when you do it. It's pretty cool. Let's do that again. Look. That's cool. But you're going to need a bit of space for that. But I suppose 2,000 chickens, of course you're going to need a bit of space. That's the Chicken Coop BR by Frits. Next we've got, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, just next door. This is the big Renovated Cowb by Mr. Gracuś. This is 34.93 megabytes download, 36 slots on console, 150,000 to buy, and it will hold 150 cows. Our slurry point is just here at the front. We do have doors that will open. Now it does say you've got to be careful with opening and closing these doors. Some would have to be open and closed because when you close this one, you can drive right through. Feed trigger and bedding trigger is down the middle section here. We do have a light. Where's the light switch? Oh, there we go. Turn on or off the lights. Oh, that was the outside light. The other light's the other end. So that was for the outside light. Was here. If I turn that off, you'll see. There you go. Outside light's off. If I close this door, it drags that one with it until it gets to there and goes. So that can open to there. That one can open to there. So you kind of, it's a bit of a, not a jigsaw puzzle, but you just have to think a bit more carefully. If I open that one, it will slide, push that one and move the whole lot across. So, but it's cleverly done. Awesome. Whiz right the way through. Up to the other end. Oh yeah, that was here, isn't it? So we've got just in here, turn on or off our light switch in our milking parlour. We've got double light switch just here. So we've got turn off light. And then, where's the other one? There's two there. Turn on light. Turn off light, there we go. I think one's the outside light and one's the inside light. There we go. And then we've got our milk point just there, and if you want manure, you have to place a manure heap. Dialogue box is just here to the side for loading and unloading of animals. It's a little bit loud, but close that back down. Please close. Under build mode and animals, under cows, just there. Slot count on that, what did I say it was? Oh, the list is ridiculously long. 36, and that comes down to 2 for the big renovated cow barn. I don't think there was a colour option on that one either. No, there wasn't. So, come off there. Next, we've got the shipping warehouse. 14.49 megabytes download. It's just here. 14.49 megabytes download. It is 16 slots. It's 150,000 to buy. It's by BERNIESCS. This will hold now. It says 450. In the description, it says bales and pallets. That, well, I haven't found that to be correct. Apologies on my my straw harvest testing. I made a mistake with a grass bale. So I've got the offending bale out here now. Under build mode, under silos is where you'll find it. So just there, and it does say this building can be used to store your bales and pallets, 450 pieces. Now, we've got main entrance here with a doorway, and we've got offices you can open and close. You've got the main office with the desk just there, side sort of conference room. We've got a locker room that takes you in through the main building. I haven't opened the doors on this already, but locker room here, and we come into the main warehouse space. So this is the storage area. As you can see, I've already bought some stuff here. So I've got a big bag, I've got an IBC, we have got a pallet. I did bring a regular in-game bale, object too heavy, and a grass liftable bale, and it won't take either of them. So as far as I can tell, this will only take pallets. It will take big bags, it will take things like that, but it doesn't seem to want to take bales. Putting in is done here, and then taking out, got a door there, is done just here. And if I click on that, it should tell me, there we go. I can turn on or off my shed lights, so it gives me the option, and then we have got our various different gates that open. This gate here, gate 1, is an important one because this has a lift as well. So if you've got a trailer that's lower, or you want to put stuff in using something else, if we come onto it, it gives them the option to move lift. Now, as far as I'm aware, that will only go up and down. So yeah, I mean that's more for putting stuff on, raising up and going in. Because I can't adjust, you can't adjust that to a set height. So if you do have a trailer that's a little bit lower, yeah, that's not going to work for that, is it? I'm just saying, thought that. It's pretty cool though. Big building. The shipping warehouse by BERNIESCS. Next we have got, and this is nuts, bear with me a second. Next up we have this. This is the PGR Building Pack. This has got 20 items, and probably should be a mod review in its own right, but I've got to get it done. We have got a cow shed that will hold 200 cows, 24 slots, 160,500. We've got 12 different sheds, slots of 5s and 4s. We've got 3 warehouses, one is 12 slots, one is 19 and another one is 19. We've got 2 concierge buildings, which are kind of like the offices. So this is like the Polish farm sort of setups from back in the day. Those are 7 slots each. We've got an old workshop, which is 46 slots, and an old garage, which is 33 slots. Under build mode and animals is where you'll find the first one, just there, and it's this entire setup here. This is the large old cow shed. 200 cows, it's a massive proposition. We've got a slurry point just there, we've got a manure point just there for this big manure clamp, we've got a dialogue box there, around the back we've got a milk point. We do have hay lofts as well, but you'll need a ladder or something to get up to them. Those doors can be opened. It's a pretty big proposition. Slot count will come down to 1, as you can see there. If we come out from there, what do I want to do? If we go to sheds, and we start just here. So this one here, that's 8,300. That one there is 8,200. That's 4,300. That one there is 3,900. That's 5,500. That one there, 7,100. We've then got 8,200. We've got 9,700. We have got this one here. Was that right? Yeah, 8,700. That one there, we're at 3,300. This one here at 3,200, and then that one there at the front at 9,900. We have then got three warehouses. This one here, 15,120. That one there, 10,300. That one there, 10,300. We've then got the 2 concierge buildings, which are just there, 3,200 each, just 2 slightly different variants. Then we've got the old workshop, which is this one here with the workshop triggering it for 11,500, and then we've got the old garage at the back there for 9,500. So 20 items in total. If we grab the tractor, and like I say, I mean the detailing like with most stuff now is just absolutely brilliant. All the doors and stuff open. The animals are in this pen at the front here. They wander between in and out of this one. They are also in this side section and this one here. If we go in here, I think the light switch is at the far end. Feed and bedding trigger, both are in here. Now, if you fill up this side, it will fill this side and the other side. So it's not 2 separate ones. It's one will do both. So, like I say, both in here if you want to. I'm sure the switch. There we go. Light switch up here on the wall. Lights on or off. Like that. Now, maybe it could be around the other way because you got those up on the wall there, but I think you got them up the other one as well. And you've got your milk point here. And then we've got the same door that opens this side, again with the light switch at this end for the lights on this side. So this is the other side, also with a trigger that will work as well for the cow barn. I mean, the sheds are the sheds. We can have a quick look. I'll grab the tractor, we'll whiz across. And then I've got, like I say, I'm going to do 1 seeder and 1 vehicle, and then it'll be part 2 will be the machinery and all the equipment bits and all that kind of stuff, because there's just no way I can fit it all in. And doing it in the order it's on the mod hub is far more straightforward and simpler than trying to put a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little, you know. So yeah, I mean these all look absolutely fantastic. So as you can see, they do look great. There's not any lighting on any of these, but the various different designs, and they look really cool. This one has a door at either end. I think it probably has a hayloft up there as well. The light switch is at the far end. I think it was this end. There you go, light switch on the wall here as well. Alright, let's close the gate. There we go. Lights on and off. And then the other 2 of the warehouses, the doors are on the front. I think they're drive-through, these ones as well. 2 slightly different designs. This one brick with plaster and the other one's just all brick. Yeah, drive-through on the doors. And then the light switch again just inside here. That one there. They move across to the garage. They do have a really good weathered look to them. Now these ones have lights for each section, so I guess if you're in a garage and you're working on just one vehicle at one end, so you've got a light switch for that section, we've got a light switch for the middle section, and then we've got a light switch for the end section. He says, there we go. And then your workshop trigger is just there, and then round the back of all of this we've got the garage, 4-door garage. These aren't drive-through, but this one is split, so we've got a light switch this side for these 2, and then there's a wall in the middle that separates these 2, and we've got another light switch in this one here. For this side. So, that's the PGR Building Pack. I know I kind of blew through that really quickly, but like I say, they're really nicely made. I love the rust effect and stuff on them. And they're not too expensive either for any of it, which is really cool. What I will do very quickly before I move on, I'll just show this. If I stand up on the roof, we might be alright. Let's just stop there. Get up on there. Can I reach it? No. Do it the other way around. I can get on the bonnet first. Let's try that. There we go. There you go. So there's your hayloft at the top of this as well. No lighting up here, but plenty of space for whatever you want. So that's all the buildings. That's all the buildings, factories, productions, all the kind of stuff that came out. So I'll jump over to this. And I've added this into part 1 because it's super cool and it's made by Chris S and Riley S, who I like a lot. This is the Kinze Multifruit Planter Pack by Chris S and Riley S, 35.89 megabytes download. We have got unrealistic versions of these, not speed wise, but these can, if you want to, they will plant everything. So it's a multi-planter. It will do all the crop types, including premium expansion, and if you want to, it will do sugarcane, it will do poplars, and it will do potatoes. I say it will, they will. So you can go for standard capacities, or you can go for unreal capacities. This one I've gone for standard, and the other one I've gone for unreal. But what's also nice about these, you've got a load of options that I've got that one, although it's the Kinze pack, as the class option and done it in class colours. That one I've done with the Kubota option with Kubota orange. So there are a few different choices on this one, which again, it's brilliant. This is going to be another one of those go-to things you'll use a lot. So under planters, so we start just there. We've got the 3665 multi-fruit planter, so it will do all your crop types, including your red beet, carrot and parsnip, but that one's standard capacity, 3,953 litres of seed going into that one for 72,600. Next to that, you've got the unrealistic. That will do 50,000 litres of seed, but it will also add on potato, sugarcane and poplars. So that's what makes that one even more unrealistic. I mean, obviously that would normally you'd have a seeder and a planter. That does all. That one is your 12 metre, 23 slots, slot count, because I've got that one, comes down to 1. And then we've got the 4905 multi-fruit planter, 172,600. That's 18.2 metres. That will seed and fertilise. So that's your standard one. Again, we'll do all your crop types. Or you've got the multi-fruit planter unrealistic, and that will do 65,000 litres combined. 50,000 litres of seed, 15,000 litres of fertiliser. On the unrealistic version. That will also give you the option when you go to fill with seed. If you've gone for these ones, the unrealistics, it will give you the option of seed, of potato, of sugarcane for your planting. So you can pick which one you want to. I was to say if you want to go more realistically, but that doesn't make sense. But anyway, so on this one, options are the same on this and the unrealistic. So Continental, BKT, Trelleborg, Michelin. Back again for tyres. Got brands, we've got Kinze, we've got Lizard, Case, Class, Fendt, John Deere, Kubota, Massey, New Holland, none. Back again. Warning markers, we've got none. We've got US, triangle, or we've got EU hazard boxes. Beacons, none. And on the top there, we go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we've gone to coloured, we've got green, we've got blue, we've got, that's a shiny one, or none. Then we've got hub colour, we can change to anything on that palette, and there's a whole ton to choose from. Changes your hub colour. Frame colour, we'll do your frame, you've guessed it. Tank colour, you can change the tank colour too. And then we've got cover colour, so we can do our covers. Let's go there. We've got rim colour, and then we've got a license plate option there as well. So if we move across to the 4905, this had some other options. What did this have? I'm trying to think. So we've still got, we've still got Continental, BKT, Trelleborg, Michelin, back again. Brands were the same. Yep. Rear lights. So on rear lights, we've got standard. We've got 1, we've got 2, and back again. We've got warning markers again, US or EU. Beacons. Now this had some extras. I'm sure it did. 1, 2, 3, through to 6. And then we've got on this one green, blue. I thought there was a red. I must be losing my mind. Then we've just got the same thing, hub colour, frame colour, tank colour, grids. This one had a grid choice. So if I go like that, you'll see that the grids for the steps and the platform, you can change to grid colour, rim colour, license plate, yes. So let's go with the small one first. So unfold. I mean, it operates like the regular Kinze ones. These are direct drills as well. We do have ridge markers. Let's get that in position. So we've got a ridge marker left, ridge marker right, or off, open cover, like that. I went for a green beacon, because why not? As I said, direct drill, so if we turn it on. Love the sound of the fans. Oh, that's interesting. Did I not read that? 14 miles an hour. Okay, that's a little bit better than standard, isn't it? We'll have some of that. That's pretty cool. So that's the first one. Lovely job. Let's go and grab the other one. So the 4905 went for a blue light. Again, don't know why. Yeah, that's weird because I've got a blue light option on there. Unfold. Cover open and closed. As you can see, I've gone for the unrealistic one on this. 50,000 litres of seed, 15,000 litres of fertiliser. If I scroll through my options, we can go through all the different crop types. Red beet, carrot, parsnip, potato, sugarcane, poplar, then back way around through all the different ones again. So you can do everything you want. Let's say, for example, let's do carrot. We do have the option on this one as well, ridge marker. That way, left, right, back, turn it on, drop it down. Whoa, hang on. What is, did I miss that? I bet I did, didn't I? No. Oh yeah, there we go. So that says 12 miles an hour, which is still better anyway. I mean, what's a regular speed? I suppose 9s and 11s is roughly, isn't it, where you're at? So that one was running at 13 because I got the standard one on the smaller one, but then the unrealistic goes at 30 miles an hour. So yes, there we go. It makes them even better. Even better. DJ will love these. DJ will be all over him. He loves his fast farming. So not only can we plant absolutely anything, we can run at 30 miles an hour. And direct drill. These things are awesome. They sound great, they look great, tons of options. Very cool indeed. That's the Kinze Multifruit Planter Pack by Chris S and Riley S, which brings you on to the last of the mods for part 1 of the mods for Friday the 26th. And it is the Lizard Opala SS Coupé. I'm sure, is that supposed to be is it a Chevy Impala? Is that what it's based upon? I don't know, I'm not an expert on American cars, but this is 13.75 megabytes download. It's by Farm Centro-Sul. I didn't write down what the slot count was, I do apologise. Let me just double check. Slot count is 10. So 10 slots standard. Very cool looking there. If you can hear that whimpering and whining in the background, everyone's out. MrSealyp's away for a few days. My daughter's all gone out because it's Friday night, so he's in the man cave with me and he doesn't want to be in here. He wants to be in the house, but there's nobody in the house. So he's just whining at the back of the door of the man cave constantly. He's driving me to distraction. I'm not going to lie. And the cars. It's 29,750. Slot count comes down to 1. We have got the options on engines. I'm not going to read out all the things for engine setup. We've got 80 horsepower, 90 horsepower, 112, 121, 141, 171. Then we've got 205. I think 205 was the highest. Yeah, 205 horsepower. Sorry. We've then got tints. So we've got no, we've got smoked, light black, black dark, or no. I actually went for the smoked. I thought that looked quite cool. We can then change the rim colour to anything on this palette, and there's metallics and all sorts on here. That does the centre section of the rims. We've got main colour does the main body of the vehicle, and again we've got, I did like that, and that's what I went for. But there's some nice colours on here. Design colour does the roof section, so again you might want to go for a sort of black vinyl or a matte, or there's a midnight purple, maybe onyx or something like that if you wanted to. And then you've got rim colour does the rest of the rims. So let's go with that, for example. I know that's a horrible look. You would not want it to look like that. Let's go with that maybe. And then you've got a license plate option on there as well. So jump in there, start it up. Of course it would be. Lights, I love that half light and then main beam. That's cool. So L1 and right 6 side to side. Opens that door. R1 and right stick side to side opens that door. Because we've got 86 miles an hour. Let's get our lights on. Those rims do look pretty cool actually. Now this doesn't have it doesn't have an option for raising or lowering of suspension or anything like that. Cool, you can tell that's got the smoke tint on it as well though. And there we go. So part 2 will be coming as soon as I can get it all prepped, all done, because as you can see, all I've got out on here so far is all of the stuff I've just shown you. I haven't got the other half of the mods that came out. I've now got to get rid of all this, get all of that out, prep it all, do my notes, do the recording, do the editing, get it out, so I will get it to you as soon as I possibly can. But that's it for part 1 for the 26th of January. I hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. As always, thanks for watching.